The first thing that you need to understand is that civil engineering has a lot of competition. You could throw a stone in Dubai and there's a good chance that it lands on somebody working in construction. Therefore, there's an extra need for standing out, going the extra mile. I get asked this question a lot. How do I find my first job as a civil engineer in Dubai? Is there a magical hack? Is there a trick to getting more responses on my online applications? In this video, we are going to uncover the basics of how to make your applications more efficient and increase your chances of being successful. Let's dive in. The first thing is your CV. Most of us often wonder why our online applications do not get any responses. Why do our CVs get ignored? The reason is your CV is not ATS compliant. Now, what is ATS? ATS is a tool that companies use to shortlist from thousands of applications that they receive on every job posting. You could have a gorgeous looking CV, very well detailed, very well organized, but if it is not ATS compliant, there is very little chance of your application being successful. So what you need to do is spend a little bit of money and have your CV written by a professional, a ATS compliant CV. They will send it to you in a .doc or simply a Word file, and then you can use that file to edit as and when required. Before we move further, please show the channel some love, hit the subscribe button, turn the notifications on, the whole lot. You know the drill. The second thing that you need to remember is that one size does not fit all. We often tend to create one CV, and whenever we see a job posting, we use the CV to apply for that job posting without taking into consideration the job description. For example, the job posting that you see on the screen has the following requirements. And in your CVs, the skills listed, although they are valid and related to the construction industry, but they are worded a little bit differently. In this case, also there is a very good chance that ATS filters you out as an unfit candidate. So what you need to do is you have to put a little bit more effort in amending your CV each time you apply for a job and tailor your CV to match the descriptions posted in the job listing. The third point is where to apply. Companies in Dubai mostly use the platforms that you see on the screen right now. I'll leave a link to these in the description of this video. So what you need to do is you need to create detailed profile on each of these platforms. I personally have found Indeed.com and LinkedIn to be the most effective, but that does not mean that you should be giving up on the other platforms. There are many cases that I know who have been successful with their job applications on other platforms as well. The next thing that you need to bear in mind is that you need to be in Dubai, or at least have a working Dubai phone number. This could also be a filter for many companies. They see a non-Dubai phone number on the CV and assume that hiring you is going to be a tedious process. It's gonna involve only online interviews and probably even a relocation package. This is not very pleasing to companies, especially in our industry, because like I said, there is no shortage of talent in our industry in the country. The next thing that you need to keep in mind is to have your documents sorted. Now, getting an engineering visa in Dubai often requires your educational documents to be validated by the country. Do your research based on the country that you got your education from and find out which attestations your degrees and your other educational documents need. When you do land your first job here, having all of your documents sorted, it saves you a lot of hassle, trust me. Apply speculatively. Do some research and shortlist around 200 companies that are operational in Dubai. Go to their website and in the career options, apply for jobs there. Even if they do not see you as a fit for that particular job, your CV will go into the company's pool of CVs. And you never know. Sometimes without even applying, you get that phone call. I know quite a few people who have found jobs that they didn't even apply for because their CVs were already in the company pool. Walkins. This might sound a little bit tiring, but finding a job, especially as a first timer here in Dubai, is not easy. So when you are here, most probably you're here on a tourist visa. Every day, shortlist around 5 to 10 companies that you will visit that day. Drop hard copies of your CV at the reception and ask the question whether they are hiring right now, and request the receptionist, because they might not let you meet the HR directly. So request the receptionist to at least have your CV handed over to the human resources. This works. Believe me, it works. More than everything else we spoke about, this is the one thing that has helped a lot of people find jobs. Everything that we spoke about so far is aimed at getting that interview call. But the most important step is actually cracking the interview. Since it's your first job here and you do not have a lot of in-country or any in-country experience, the hiring managers or recruiters, they might want to test you a little bit more. So please brush up on the basics of civil engineering and be able to at least answer the basic technical questions. You have chosen the life of being a civil engineer in Dubai. A life that is very, very tiring, very demanding, but very fulfilling. I really hope this video helps you and you get to start a rewarding career in this beautiful region. That's it for this video. Until next time, happy building.